Hello, hello. Let's turn off our jams. Turn around, camera. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello, I am Andrea Reynolds. I am excited to be on here. Hello, on TPT Live. I have a busy April. Last weekend I had a baby shower. This weekend I was out of town, but I was like, I have to get on here before people forget who I even am. I am a 5th grade teacher in Metro Atlanta, Georgia, and I also am a TPT seller and blogger, and I love that Jess and Amanda created this network so we can kind of, thank you. These are charming Charlies. I had on just black earrings earlier, and I was like, it was too blah, so I was like, I need to wear my signature color. I love the opportunity to come on the weekends because it gives me a chance to kind of see what people want to know during the week and what questions people have. And I call my show TPT Potpourri because I'm kind of like all over the place brain anyway, so it's kind of like who knows where the scope's going to take me. But anyways, I have a focused topic tonight, and I just made an idiot out of myself, my own Periscope network, dropping the tripod. So fingers crossed the tripod's going to work tonight because I've already thrown a tripod across the room in another broadcast, and I don't want to do that again. But we're going to talk about freebies, and we're going to talk about thank you. Yeah, I was mortified. I didn't even want to come on here because I kept dropping the tripod. But I'm doing it. And we're also going to talk about a couple of little easy hacks that help me design covers and update graphics inside a product. Okay, so when I first started on TPT, I have had the mindset that you get what you pay for. And freebies, they don't really matter because they're free. Well, I read a book for sellers, an ebook that changed my opinion about that. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Blair Turner and Blair Turner's paper products, and Blair Turner is just awesome in general. Well, you might not know, she wrote an ebook for sellers, and it is amazing. And like I said, my opinion used to be, oh, it's free, it doesn't matter, you don't have to worry about a cover, you don't have to worry about a preview, which you don't have to worry about a preview, but it can just be on with Word, it doesn't matter because it's free. Well, that is the wrong mindset because your freebie is supposed to be a representation of your quality of work. And when I had my Jester font that I thought was, hot stuff, that was not showcasing anything. And I'm going to show you her book in a minute, but I just want to give you my 2 cents first. But I was thinking, oh, well, they'll be just glad to get something. No, they won't. If your product looks like something that a person could recreate themselves in under 5 minutes, then nobody wants that crap, okay? So let me show you this ebook. Let me show you her store, and then we will, I'll show you a little bit of it. I downloaded it again because I think I have it saved on OneDrive. Turn around, camera. Turn around. Boom. Okay, so let's go to her store. All right, she is so funny. I love her, and I love her practical. I like real talk. I don't want people that are gonna like spin things and make them romantic because there's no romance in business. Gary Vee says that. So Blair is funny, and she's just funny, and her Instagram is hilarious. So if you don't know who Blair Turner is, you're clearly missing out because look how many followers she has. How can I explain to teacher friends that sellers should be charging money? They deserve it. I don't, I do have one, but, I don't know how to use it yet. I'm not forcing myself to use it. So I will be using it soon because this is my work computer. I think you tell people the same, back in the day, people used to buy stuff, like I bought so many mailbox books and, stuff from Schoolbox, and that costs money, and this is just, it's actually better quality created for teachers, so you really can't. I don't understand why I don't understand the mindset that people should have everything for free. I can't even tell you like how many hours I spend just like analyzing like product covers like by the millimeter. People put hours into their work, and to just say that it should be free is just absurd. But I guess some people, I don't know. If they realized how long it took to make stuff, then they would probably change their mind. So here's the ebook, and it's only $10, and I think I caught it during a sale, or probably by going back and leaving feedback and getting some credit. So don't forget to do that. Exactly. Does a doctor give consultations for free? No. So let me just show you a little bit of the inside of it. I downloaded to my where did I put it? I know I moved it to desktop. Okay. I think it's in my downloads. 1 second. Sorry, I'm so off my game. I really need a Periscope more. I really do. Yeah, I moved it. Now I can't find it. Awesome. I think I had it open. I need to put my glasses on because I'm getting old. I had it downloaded, but I can re-download it again because now I can't find it. Perfect. Perfect. Story of my life. I'm just going for the Periscope. Periscope, I know. Well, I'm going to jump on that, but I haven't yet because true story, if you have ADD, don't go out of town and forget your medicine because it's not going to end well for you. Just keeping it real. And that enters the full disclosure. That's why I call my show Reynolds TPT Potpourri, because I'm all over the place because I, got attention issues and there's nothing to be ashamed of about that. So, here you go. So she's added on. Wow, she's updated this too. So she's got quotes. I mean, just like there's no royal flower strewn path to success, and if there is, I've not found it. For if I have accomplished anything in life, I bet this has something to do with hard work. It is because I have been willing to work hard. Boom. And that's why we were having a little discussion in the teachers, like our teacher meetup for the Southern States group about, I do too. I have her little notepads. Some people are wanting to do something like offer a sale with a serious discount and offer a lot of things for $1, and some of the more experienced successful sellers are like, no, that's really devaluing your work. So be careful to jump on bandwagons, because if I can teach you anything about Teachers Pay Teachers, is that there are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. You have to do the work, and you have to, I quote Field of Dreams all the time. If you build it, they will come. Put yourself out there and jump on Periscope, even if you make an idiot out of yourself, and just keep going and just be real, be authentic. I mean, like I said, I don't care if maybe some people wouldn't tell you they have ADD, but I don't care. That's me. So here's the whole book. Let's talk shop, and it's just funny. This is great. And she's like, see, right there. This book is not a magic money button. This is not a collection of facts. This is not Google. It's just funny. And I didn't even read the whole thing. And I probably should, but, what I got from just the first part of it really helped me. But like I said, it really changed my opinion about, freebies and, how they should look versus, how, what you might think. Because, I mean, okay, Dollar Tree, yeah, you're going to get what you pay for. Things should be crap for $1. But your store, you're showing your best work. Now, here's another topic. I went to update, okay, I have a collection of picture dictionaries that modify social studies for English language learners. Exactly. And what I have been doing is updating them with answer keys, because let's face it, teachers want answer keys. Not everybody's a huge history nerd like I am, and you might not know what the Red Scare was, and you might not know what the Compromise of 1850 was, so you're going to want that in an answer key. And I was kicking myself trying to go back and grade stuff because I didn't have one, so I've been updating them. And my primary freebie is the Constitution version of it. Okay, I've got another the seller site that I'm going to show you with a freebie tip for sellers that's really good, but I'm going to show you this first. Okay, so turn around. Running things with Reynolds, and this is like my big thing, because what I want to do is put these into a collection. I eventually want to write a complete curriculum for English language learners in social studies. And I did that myself. I used Photoshop to make sure it was the right size. I was so proud. Maybe it's not perfect, but that's my first attempt at making a banner, so I was pretty proud of myself. But right here, my primary download is the Constitution Picture Dictionary. And let me show you what I did, what it did look like, okay? I've already updated the cover like 99 times because I re-update my covers. So here's all it was before. It was just And I changed that border because I realized you'll see on why. It was just, that's all they are. Just, you know, you have a picture, definition, and a sentence. And then I realized that that was hard to read. It looked cute on paper, but, I mean, on digital, but printed, it wouldn't have looked good. So that's all it was. And I decided that when I updated it, I was wondering if I should just, have like a sampler with 1 page of the picture dictionary regular and 1 page with the answers. And then I thought about it. And if you are part of a Facebook group, or if you've created your own Facebook group for your niche, then that's your ideal customer. And I have a social studies group called Social Studies Salute, and it's open to all teachers K through 12. It's mostly American history, so sorry. You are welcome to join. And what I did in the group is I surveyed people, because honestly, and this is my opinion, other people might disagree, but I don't know about you, but if I go to download, if I'm in a hurry, because I'm always last minute planning stuff, and if I need, let's say I need, like, I don't know, verb practice sheet for, I don't know, verb practice sheet, and I go and I'm like, oh, I need that freebie, I need that, and then I download it, it's like a sampler, I'm going to be mad, because I want something that I can use. And yeah, if it's just like a link to a bigger product, that frustrates me. Now, some people think it is a good idea to showcase. I think it could be a sampler, but it needs to be enough of something that someone could use, okay, instead of just like 1 page, because that's just frustrating. It frustrates me. And I asked that in my group. I said, what would make you want to buy something more? If a person had just a link, like if they showcased just like a few pages of something with an answer key just to show you like how good of a product it was, would that motivate you, or would that frustrate you? And then I said, now, if I had a picture dictionary that was Constitution and I had the answers, like a full product, and then you saw that I had like 20 more of them, would that motivate you to buy more? And they were like, yes. And so I was like, that's what I was thinking. If I was like, oh, well, if she has 20 more of this topic, well, I really like this outline of how this is, so I'm going to buy, more of them. So that's what I did. I updated it with an answer key, and I also did something that I should have done a long time ago. I put a list of all my other picture dictionaries, and I know a lot of people, I know a lot of people are really good at putting like, check out these other products, and I don't have a page like that for all my products, but that's something I need to go back and add to them. Like, if you like this Civil War project, then you might like my Reconstruction project. That's just something that I need to bulk up my products a little bit with the advertising stuff. But like I said, once I get through the school year, I'll have plenty of time to do that. So let me show you what I did to it now. This is what it did, turned around. And like I said, this might be something that other people don't agree. Like other people might just have 1 page and that's their opinion. But like I said, I surveyed my ideal customer and got the answer that I went with. And I also got some feedback from Michelle Luck, who's a social studies seller, and she knows what she's doing. So I updated the cover, and then what I did at the very beginning, I put this, I have a blog post about the Constitution. Thank you. When I updated all my covers, they looked too similar, so I had to go back and tweak them. But you can tell like the product lines. So I went back and said, look, here's a link to my blog post about this topic. So you could do that if you wrote a blog post. And then I said, here's why I made the picture dictionaries. And here's a link to all of them in a custom category for them all. And I threw that on there. A lot of people don't use it. But there's my list of my complete set. So people can say, oh, maybe they can remember, oh yeah, well, I really liked how she did that. And especially now that she has answer keys on them, because duh, teachers want answer keys. So, they can go back and see, oh, well, she's got one for all of that stuff. Thank you. And I'm going to put together a bundle because when I went to the conference recently, and I know I should have done this, but I'm trying to update the answer keys. One was like, and I'm also going to print one out so I could sell it in like hard copy too. This lady was like, I would buy every single one of these. And I was like, oh my gosh, I better get on this. So that's why I've been trying to get them all updated so I have a full bundle before school starts. And this one, no, these aren't links. This is the only one that's a link is this one right here. The to all of them. But maybe I could go back and make all of those hyperlinks. That's a good idea. Okay, so here's what the new one. No, they can't. I didn't do that. I just added one. I should. That's a good idea. Remind me of that. But I did just do the one link to the whole category. So update it. You see I took off that red and blue border because it was not going to print and look nice. And if you print like just black, and I had red font on some of them, which it doesn't look good once you print it. It looks better with just black ink. Teachers appreciate things that are going to look good when you print them because nobody is printing in color for like a worksheet type thing. So now I went back and I added an answer key. And this is a full product with the answer keys. And so the people can see, oh, wow, this is really easy. And I am probably going to go back and make like 3-part matching cards with all this stuff too. But for right now, I just wanted to put answer keys on there. Thank you. And the reason what I do with answer keys is my student who's like technically level 1 ESOL, she's gotten to where she doesn't need it, but I will give her the answer key to look at, like when we're going over stuff in class, and she uses it, like it's like scaffolded notes for her. So, that's why I went back and just gave them the whole thing so they can see, oh, I really like that. So I, want that format for the other ones. So like I said, that's just my opinion about freebies. And I want to show you another, I'm sure you have heard of this seller, Chris Kessler, who I've heard his presentations are amazing, but I have never gotten to hear him like speak live. And I know he was at the TPT conference last year, but he's known for science, but he has a few in their freebies. Okay, he has a few freebies for sellers, and he's also very straightforward, funny, because I'm sorry, I don't sit still long enough to read a lot, and so other than if stuff on my phone, and if I'm going to read something for sellers, I don't want some boring manual. I want something funny and practical and, you know, easy to read. Yeah, and I signed up for his email. I must have not signed up right for the emails, but here's his store, okay? And if you can find his seller products, you know, people have the categories like the custom categories, but they also have, I've already clicked on it, by TPT sellers for TPT sellers. And that's how you can find Blair's book too. But he's got some freebies. This is 25 things I wish I had known. Focus. Wish I had known as a new seller. And I read this one. I've been on TPT for 4 years. And I went back and read it, and I learned a lot of stuff because he knows what he's talking about. He's a very successful seller. And here's another one. Unlock the code secrets of seller success. So definitely check those out because those are really helpful. Both of them really funny, easy to read, you know, keeping it real talk advice. Okay, so Chris Kessler, science, and you know, don't let the science part not make you like it because let's not even talk about science. But anyways, let me show you a couple of little tricks that I used when I was making the answer keys for my picture dictionaries that helped me. Because sometimes you just can't find, clip art that you want, and you don't want to have to buy. I don't know about you, but I've spent, you know, tons and tons of money on clip art, and I don't want to invest anymore if I don't have to. So I've been thinking about just how I can use shapes for stuff. So here is, can you zoom in on? Nope. Okay. Let's see if you could zoom in on with a tripod. Let me pull this up this way from current slide. Okay, so for this one, focus. This one is a geography one, and it aligns to the Georgia 5th grade standards. It doesn't align to everyone else's, but there's like nothing out there for this standard. So for Great Salt Lake, I thought it would be clever just to have like a salt shaker, and I wasn't going to try to search all over TPT for a dang salt shaker. All I did was take in the insert shapes on PowerPoint. I'm gonna show you how I did this. It was so easy. If this thing would stay focused, that would be awesome. All I did was think about shapes. Okay, I went to insert shape, and I found a cylinder recently used. And I'm blind. I can't see it now. But I found a cylinder, and then I just colored it. The color, here it is. Okay, so you just draw it. It's really easy. And of course, it's not cooperating when I want it to. So you just draw a cylinder, and then you color it, and it's not working right now because, of course, I'm on live streaming. But just think, you guys, I'm sure you know how to manipulate and draw a shape on PowerPoint anyways. If you don't, I can talk more about that another time. So I just used a straight up, cylinder, and it was light blue, and I just colored it dark blue and changed the outlines to there went the tripod. I know it's too good to be true that long. And I just outlined it in white and wrote salt on it. And it's a salt shaker. It was really easy. And then another thing, for like Social Security, I just use a rectangle. And you did a fake Social Security card. Come on, focus. So think about how you can use shapes instead of, going and buying clip art or just finding it, because that's such a waste of time. Okay, another really easy tip, if you want to have like borders, if this would stay focused, that would make me so happy. I don't know what it is about the latest Periscope update, but my thing will not stay focused. Okay, so if you want a border, and this might be something people already know, but I added just a solid color border on some of mine, and what I did was just use a shape. Okay, just draw a rectangle. Okay. Now, every time it's going to be like that. Now, I don't want the rectangle for an outline. I want the, so you go back, you form out the shape. You take out the fill, no fill. And then you go to line color. And let's say I want like black dotted lines, and I'm going to make it, it's always blue as default. I'm sure you can change your default color. And then line style, just go over here and play around with it. You could do like a thicker line, and you could do, make it as fat as you want. And instead of me searching all through my graphics files and looking for borders, I just made a really easy black border just by using the outline of a rectangle. So think about that, because I realized on my picture dictionaries they looked better with a little like a border around them. And now that once you start using borders and clip art, you kind of get obsessed with it. So that's just a really easy tip. And like I said, you might just think that's just stupid because it's so easy, but it's helped me. And here's one more. The last one that I have for you is okay, this was so simple. I don't know why I haven't thought of it before. But before last summer, I thought PowerPoint was just for literally making slideshows. And I didn't realize all the capabilities that it had for stuff like making covers and stuff like that. And I know a lot of new sellers are like, how do people make all this stuff? And the rest are like in PowerPoint. So and I didn't even realize you could turn a slide landscape and portrait. I really didn't. So, like I said, this time last year, I was such a newbie. Even though I wasn't a newbie. I was a newbie to putting forth effort. So, here's one more thing. I don't know about you, but if you ever, I put a picture of a phone on my slide for my own Periscope broadcast, so I did the app. And when you drag a picture over, it's huge a lot of the time. And I don't know about you, but I sit there and try to make it smaller with the little circles. It's really annoying. It takes forever. So here's a really easy hack for that. Right click, boom. And you see right there, it's got the size. You could make it the size you wanted, but I've just been making it like 1 or 2 inches. That way I can work with it and then get it to the size that I want. So that was just really easy, really easy. And then you can work with it because it's so frustrating. I don't know about, especially with borders and backgrounds, when the paper is like bigger than your slide, and then it's like, okay, I can't find the slide. So it's just really hard for me. So let me show you, because like I said, my brain is just wired weird. So I have to do these little weird hacks. So let's try that one more time. Okay. Let's say I'm making a phone, twin phones. Well, I don't want a huge phone because obviously that's bigger than my slide. So you can sit around all day and play with it, click and drag to get it the right size. Click and drag, but, you don't give yourself carpal tunnel doing that. So right click. That's the size of the picture. or the graphic, and then I just make it like 1 or 2 inches, and then I can manipulate it to be the size that I want. Okay, let's say that was too small, so boom, done. So that's just something really easy. And like I said, that is all I have for you. Just a few things. I just wanted to get on here so people didn't forget who I was. That is me. Nope, slideshow. From this slide. Okay, that is me. My regular Periscope is Run It Runnels. And you are welcome. And my blog is runningthingswithrunnels.com. And I hope to get back to my blog soon. I'm getting it updated. But like I said, I've given myself a penalty. You are punishment, because I want to add new products all the time. I have so many ideas. I'm like, ooh, I need to do a thank you. It's like, I need to have a Cold War jigsaw too. I'm like, stop it. You need to go back. I looked at my I had the good thing about having working with like a mastermind group or an accountability group is having other people look at your store. And when we did that, I realized that I needed to update a lot of my previews, and so I've been spending time updating on my previews, updating my covers again, you know, making sure that I have answer keys on stuff, because that's going to help them sell better, because duh, if in doubt, teachers want answer keys. Yes, they do. So I haven't been adding new products, but that is going to take a lot less time to update old products than to do, you know, to do like start to finish a whole new product. Because I want to get into the Google Drive stuff, and that's out of my comfort zone. I did like a mastermind group through just some other Teachers Pay Teachers sellers, and just like that I've gotten to know through SheilaJaneTeaching.com. There are, I believe there are posts in the forums where people look for mastermind groups or accountability groups, and I found an accountability group just kind of almost the same. Accountability group, they're just kind of like, okay, how are you doing with your goals? Mastermind, you like sit down and have like an agenda, like go through, we go through each other's stores and like, okay, look at this product, you know, this, you need to fix the cover on that, or hello, when I download the preview, it's a PowerPoint, and then the person's like, what? Yeah, that happened to me. That's why I'm so glad I did that, because I was pretty much giving away my product for free because my accidentally uploaded the preview file. Yeah, so that was pretty embarrassing. So like I said, just look for somebody. You want to all be like, if you're trying to find an accountability partner, or don't find someone else whose brain is wired like yours. Rachel Vincent, A Tall Drink of Water, she is my accountability partner, and we've gotten to know each other from Teacher Entrepreneur School. She is practical. She is not like, we're working on planning this Southern Teacher Soiree together, like a TPT meetup, and I'm like, ooh, let's get this. You know what we find for a gift basket? And she's like, hold on, we gotta have table decorations too. So you want to get somebody that balances you out. If you're a super creative brain like mine, then get somebody that has a sense of logic and reason. And also, you like, I would not be okay. I would love to work with Jennifer Finley. She's like my serious TPT idol, but let's get real, okay? We're not in the same place on TPT. She's like way up here, like out of camera angle, and I'm like down here, okay? She would be a mentor to me, but we wouldn't be in a mastermind group together, because she's far more experienced than me, and she's at a different level. So you need to get somebody who has around this. You want to have a varying level. You want to have one person that's a little more experienced, and I think in my group, in my mastermind group, I am more experienced of a seller, but some of the other people have gotten more sales. So, but I do, like, consider myself pretty knowledgeable about social media, because I'm kind of obsessed with it. So get somebody who, you know, you don't want to work with someone who's a very beginner if you are an established seller. So as I said, just look in the forums, and even in the teacherpreneur tribe, that's a good place to look. So thank you for watching, and like I said, I need to start periscoping more, and I want to start using Facebook Live. That's my next goal, to do that and to talk about my love, social studies. That's my real love. But thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, like I said, you can find me all over social media. In the Twitterverse, I'm at Run It Runnels, because running things with Runnels is too long. But And you guys know that all of these old TPT Life scopes are backed up on the website, teacherpreneur.info. And you can find, I'm pretty sure you can find the link to it in the profile right here, because there have been some good ones that I need to go back and watch again, especially the coding ones to update that kind of stuff. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next Saturday. And then 2 Saturdays from now, guess what? On the 23rd, you get a behind the scenes look at a Teachers Pay Teachers meetup. And Rachel and I will be coming on together and showing you our Southern cuteness and how we do our little, how we've organized it and set it up in case you want to do one in your area. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.